I wonder how many trophies we lost in the other ones. I didn't really look. 29. Ouch. Oh, and he's level 43. That means so when he wins 29, that means he's pretty low trophy count compared to us, possibly as much as 100. So when he defeats us, he gets a lot of trophies, which is annoying. This looks like a mass balloon attack. Not surprising that it 3-starred us, seeing as our air defense was deactivated, being upgraded at the time. Honestly, I'm surprised it took 9 balloons and 8 giants to do the job. I'm even more surprised that he bothered deploying 10 wall breakers to do it as well. I mean, 9 balloons would have a pretty easy job killing our base. There's only 3 things that, 3 archer towers and 1 wizard tower that can shoot up. We're not going to look at this right now. We're just going to attack, but then come back to this. And then he's also got wizards. That army's going to take forever to train. I assume he's got 4 barracks, but still, because balloons are 10 minutes, wizards are 10 minutes, giants are 2 minutes, wall breakers are 2 minutes. What is this guy thinking? It's like, a lot of resources in this base. I'm getting distracted. Look at me. A lot of resources. It's not as spread out as the previous one. You can see stuff's closer to the walls, but it's still spread out, which means I like it. And I might attack it. And I'm going to attack it. What's decided it for me? Well, resources are good. I don't really know exactly. Oh, son of a... It went to the same place. We're gonna have to do. I know we're gonna have to do some mass unit attacks in this case, because these guys are just simply too close to the walls in many cases to pick off completely. But we're gonna start single archers on as many things as we can. Sweet, that archer can hit that. I wasn't sure that we'd be able to hit these army camps. Good. Always good. Because, I mean, you'd rather deploy 1 archer early on and have them take out a building or 2 than deploy 3 archers later to have to take it out because you're rushing towards the end. Also, try to save a couple archers in case you need to pick off that building at the end that you didn't otherwise have. Okay, so we got a bunch on the left here. Okay, this might be in the range of the mortar. Yep. That other one shouldn't be. Sweet, that's out of range of the cannon. Okay, so time for some mass attacks. My tips on this is spread out barbarians first. They have higher health, and the units will shoot at things that are closer. They'll get a bit of splashed up by the mortar, which should be in range, but you know what? It's alright. Mainly the archers, the damage dealers that we're relying on. But a mixed force is good. And it looks like I timed about perfectly. I deployed a few too many archers, but not many at all. I could have possibly deployed like 5 less. Okay, look, we're already at 45%. And seeing as we're going to kill these army camps, we're going to get 50% no problem. Is there anything else I want to pick off? Well, there's this elixir on the top here. Do I care about elixir? Sure, whatever, I guess. I'm going to deploy a couple more guys just to speed up the process. Ooh, those 2 on that side of the tree are within range, but the one on the other side isn't. Sneaky, sneaky. If you look at it, I'll draw some lines on the screen right now, but this thing is offset, is what I refer to this. If it's straight on, it will be in this position right here, but it's offset, which means it's out beyond the walls and over 1. In this case, it's up left 1. That means that it's farther. This archer that's currently right there is farther away than the archers who are right over here. So you can take advantage of this when people offset by exploiting these really, really small detailed range differences. And with 17 seconds left, we pick off that, and we run away happy with some resources. And of course, some trophies. And honestly, not even just some resources. That was a crap ton of resources. Yeah. I didn't really look at the resource count because I'm looking at trophies, but I just realized there was, yes, they have resources, yes, I can attack this. Okay, we're doing it. Yeah, 120,000 gold. That is a beautiful, beautiful number. Another couple attacks like that, and we could do the town hall upgrade. Won't say every attack's going to be like that. That would be nice. And another thing that was nice about that is, once again, did not require many troops to do. Archers and Barbarians was it, so fast to replace. In that case, you saw we didn't deploy 45 total archers, and I had 45 queued, so we had to cancel out a few of them. One more has to go. Goodbye. I try not to cancel ones that are already in construction, because that's obviously wasted training time, but it was going to uneven my forces. Sorry, you're out of here. Okay, so replay. Yeah, so very expensive, very slow to train army. And honestly, he didn't really get that much out of us. I think I'll do the math. I can't do the math in my head. I can't remember what all these units cost at these particular upgrade levels, but I'll put it on screen right here so you can see how many resources he lost. I would bet he did not win almost any. He might have even lost a few. Basically, this was not a very profitable attack for him in terms of elixir, and honestly, 40,000 gold isn't that much, considering, look what we just knocked off. We just knocked off 120,000. And this guy's a lower trophy count than us, so he should have and higher level, so he should have an easier time than us picking off bases like that last one. Basically, this all goes to the point of work smarter, not harder. Attack the right bases, not just the base that you see first. I would guess this guy almost certainly attacks us. He says, "Oh look, air defense. I love air defense that are deactivated. I'm going for this. I've been waiting for one of these all day." Okay, buttress walls got some of those hits, but I didn't actually see exactly how many guys there were, but there were a crap ton of wall breakers down there. But you did see the buttress wall in action, which means they still died. Wizards in a giant group. Well, he's lucky that, well, I guess he's smart that he did it before the mortar was down, or on the other side of the mortar, and when the wizard tower was distracted, because otherwise these would die really easily. I mean, they still died, it looks like 4 archer hits from my current level archers. As you can see, both the giants and the balloons focus down defenses. They are not super complementary in their actions, because the balloons just fly over the walls, as you see, as we watch the rest of my base get slaughtered. And the giants have to go through the walls, which means often they'll get in each other's way. So right there, the balloons flew over walls, killed something, the giants were still attacking the walls afterwards. I mean, it doesn't matter when you've got such overwhelming force like this, but just something to be aware of. They're not super complementary. Wizards are pretty amazing to watch, though. As much as I don't like them, they sure do the damage. And look nice and pretty when they shoot those big fireballs. And last two. Like I said, when we're at this higher trophy count, we should expect harder attacks. In this case, it's just sort of annoying that he was a lower trophy count than us and a higher level, and then decided to attack us. Okay, so once again, army is trained. This is working out nicely, alternating back and forth. So I consider these attacks raids. Raids I define as anything that the goal is to get resources, or anything that's going to not intended to pick off the entire base. So we're just like sort of picking at the sides, taking what we can and running away. Same thing with resources, even when we're not going for the 1 star. In this case, obviously, we care about the 1 star. So we're being a little bit more discriminating about who we raid, because we can't just be like, oh, you've got a ton of resources, we're going after you, and then just lose 40 trophies too, because of the trophy difference. Ooh, this is tempting. This is our town hall level. Defenses look like they're pretty much identical to our levels, with the exception of the archer or the air defense. If that is quite possibly true. Don't love his base. A lot of the defenses, I'll circle them right now, are available to be attacked by archers to various degrees. So I'm going to attack him. I'm going to come in on the right side here to come for the archer tower, which is one of the more protected ones. So yeah, I deployed that guy on the side and deployed this over here so that the splash damage from the mortar didn't kill the wall breaker. Hello, laggy archers. This is going to be a big attack, obviously, because we've got... Oh, I shouldn't have deployed that single one. The wizard tower is probably going to do the most damage. Fortunately, that guy's split up, so he's not hitting everyone at the same time. hitting 5 of them is bad enough, honestly. I'm quite confident we're going to kill this base with what we have. I'm going to deploy these guys over here for distracting these archer towers, the archer tower and the cannon. I'll wait to deploy archers on the top left until the archers, well, I was going to say until this archer tower starts firing, but then it just started firing because the giants had just gone into range. And right there is how we just gut the defenses. Pretty much, this was an okay base if he just positioned his buildings right around the wall so I couldn't spawn right there and immediately attack. Just letting me do that is just a huge benefit because it just lets me focus down certain things with ease. This guy also had a lot of resources. I think I noticed about 120,000 as well. He quite possibly was saving for the same town hall upgrade as us. But I'm sorry, don't leave your stuff available. Oh, stuff in the corners? Yup, stuff in the corners. Yeah, and that's that. Obviously we had to deploy more than raiding the other bases, even those guys are lower level. Oh, 110,000 and 140,000 elixir. And 14 trophies. It's funny that this guy is also a low level like us, relatively. And he got it from us all the same. Okay, so do we have one more replay? Yes, we do have one more replay. So I'll go cancel. I'll go queue up some guys and, well, honestly, it doesn't really matter because these guys are going to take forever to complete. And, we're not going to be doing another attack in this episode. Okay, so now we got this attack on the top. Huge numbers of barbarians, over 100 of them. Clearly this guy is high level, as you can see from the 51, but also he's got a ton of troops. Let's see how many this is. 106 plus 33 is 139, plus 6, 145, plus, what is that, 6 of them, so that's another 30. We're at 139, 169. So yeah, this guy has got 40-ish more troops than us, 30-ish at least. That's a pretty big difference. He does not get many resources, sort of surprisingly. He does 2-star us. I wonder why he attacked us. I mean, generally higher levels at this trophy count are just looking for resources, but that's not enough resources to make it worth his while. Also, the relative trophy count means he's a bit higher than us. Let me think about that. No, he's about equal than us. If you're 18 to 20 trophies, that means if you 3-star someone and they give you 18 to 20 trophies, that means they're about the same count as you. I could go view his base and see what his current count is, but it's been a little while, so it might not really be that accurate. Okay, let's see how he decides to 3-star us and not 4-star us. So here come the clan castle reinforcements. Once again, someone who's not very good at using wall breakers. I mean, does the job when you got several legions worth. His real problem was not dealing with the clan castle troops. As you saw right there, they just slaughtered all of the giants. Right now they're getting all distracted on the archers, the barbarians are, and then they didn't even come through this hole, which is really amusing. He deployed all these guys and they never came through the hole. They might now, though, because they don't have any better target after this one. Yeah, there they go. Unfortunately for him, though, he's going to have the problem that all of his stuff is going to be grouping up, which means a wizard tower, once they get into range, is going to have a field day. You can see just how much damage they do. They just like instantly kill whatever they meet, which is sort of a problem because you'd want to, if you've got like 2/3 more guys than it takes to like swing and kill in one hit. Yeah, wizard tower previously mentioned. Multi-kill, genocide. Oh, didn't hit the last one. Well, that did a pretty damn good job. I don't know how many barbarians were in that group, but I'd estimate more than 60, and it looks like it took out about 45 of them. Which is just enough that these guys are weak enough and few enough that these last archer towers can barely pick off these guys. He's got 100% us if he wants to get 3 stars, and clearly he's not going to do that with these last few guys distracted over here. and 2 defenses remaining. Wow, so I would say we got lucky, except it was more he played badly. Don't put down mass stuff in the same place. It's not only the mortar you have to worry about. Clearly he realized he was going for the mortar by attacking on this side completely at the beginning, but Wizard Tower is not anything to mess around with, and honestly it's a lot better. The only downside about it is its range. Everything else about it is better. It fires faster, does more damage, it hits units that are moving, etc, etc, etc. I mean, Wizard Tower is all around better. Okay, so that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed. This went a little longer than I was expecting, but we got a couple of good attacks in, is why. So 118,000 gold and 186,000 elixir. Let's decide how to spend this. We've got one worker, and the other guy, as previously mentioned, is tied up for a day. I was about to end the episode, as you might have heard, but then I realized we should spend it. Oftentimes I forget to actually start my construction at the end of the episode, so if you're really looking forward for me to press that upgrade button, I'm sorry that I keep skipping that by accident. I just think nothing else to do, job done, end video. But no, in reality I've got a little bit more to do. How to spend this? I think it's that we don't really have anything to spend it on, it's half the problem. We already decided we couldn't upgrade that till next town hall level. I mean, I could do these guys. Those take a full day, though. Do I have anything better, though, to do? I could do this. I think that's a full day as well. Yeah, I'm going to do that, actually. So that means we're going to spend all the gold. Spend all the gold. Okay, let's just upgrade outer walls, the remaining ones. I am going to upgrade a couple buttress walls. This is a popular buttress wall. We saw someone deploy a whole lot of guys on it. This is a popular buttress wall because of this right here. Huh, this is weird. I thought I had another wall that was sitting right here. Because I don't, I want to move one there. Consider it less likely that people are going to attack this. I'm also going to move this, just because honestly, double buttress walls, if it's that particularly important spot, they're going to attack it anyway, so we want to keep it as protected as possible. So I think I'm going to do the same thing and do a double buttress on this side for the wizard tower protection. And the question is, what should I take it from? Should I take this wall, this buttress wall, or this buttress wall? Well, I'm not going to take this one on the left because it's protecting the wizard tower as well. I'm not going to take this one because it's protecting a joint, which means if they blow up this joint, they get into both of these compartments, which is sad. So I'm going to take this one. Sorry, Archer Tower. So let's see. With my level wall breaker, which I think is 3, let me check that. Try to calculate how many wall breakers it's going to take to get through this. Level 2 wall breakers. Okay, so with level 2 wall breakers, it would take 2 guys to get through this wall, 2 guys to get through this wall, and I think 3 guys to get through this wall. So that's getting up to a whole lot of wall breakers, and hopefully some of them would die to defenses, which means you're not going to get all the way through with just however many you deploy in one bunch. Wait, I totally said I was going to move that. I meant to move it here. Finish upgrading stuff. Upgrade these inner ones sort of last, just because they don't get hit by wall breakers, so they don't matter quite as much. Wall breakers go for the nearest one, and if it's in like the inside curve, it's not going to be the nearest one very often. And with a petty little 5,000 left, we can upgrade one of these rough stone walls, and I think that's about it. One last tip for you guys right here. So you see we've got 8 goblins queued up. Well, I'm going to cancel them out and replace them with 8 archers. I'll show you why right now. 9 archers. So you see that's 135 out of 135. Well, I'm going to upgrade this, start this construction, and that deactivates the construction and recruitment of those troops. But if you come over here to one of your other barracks and you're attacking while one of them is under construction, you can see that it still says 135 out of 135, even though those 9 queued archers are not going to complete for another 24 hours. Well, 24 hours and like maybe 3 minutes that it's going to take them to finish. So just be aware of that. Don't attack with a half-full army because you think you were full when you queued it. So just put the other 9 over here, and they'll complete, and you'll actually be full. Okay, that's it for this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. As always, please let me know what you think in the comments, and like, favorite, subscribe. Yeah, enjoy the new interface, by the way. It just went live before I started recording this, so it looks interesting. I'm still learning about little details of it. Different looking. Did you notice all of us have our profile icons in the comments? That's going to take some getting used to. Okay, guys, peace out. Have a good day.